Hello, lovely people. It's Hila here, Saturday Night Kitchen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's post is a fabric haul in which I'm going to be sharing with you some of the fabrics that I have added to my stash over the last 3 to 4 weeks or so. So we're just going to dive straight into it because I'm quite excited. I love the fabrics. They are very summer fabrics. I love buying summer fabrics in summer because summer tends to be one of my favorite seasons. So it's all about the happiness, all about the bright, colorful stuff. So I'm going to start off with the first thing that's not quite a fabric, as in I didn't buy it from a fabric shop, but I picked it up at a charity shop or a thrift shop, as my American family like to remind me. But it's a duvet cover for a child size or a toddler size duvet. And it's got this really lovely candy stripe on one side, and it's got a ditzy floral print on the other side. And so I thought that this is perfectly ready to make some sort of a vintage style dress. My girls saw this and they want me to make a dress for them. So we're going to have to see who will win out, whether it's going to be me or the girls. But I think it's going to make a really cute, lovely vintage style dress. I got this for £1, which is pretty awesome. But there's only enough in there to make one of something. Okay, so the next thing that I got, oh my gosh, I love this. I'm just going to dive. I know you're supposed to save the best for last, but this one is pretty cute. So it's some watermelons cotton poplin fabric. How awesome is that? Look at that. Love it. I love watermelons in summer. A cool slice of watermelon on a hot summer's day is bliss. So this has got a funny story with it. 6 weeks ago, I was driving with my husband after dropping off the kids at drama. And we were walking past this very studenty area, and there were a lot of kids going into this pub, and they were dressed up. And there was a guy who had a watermelon shirt. And my husband was like, wow, I would love a watermelon shirt. And I was like, challenge accepted. So I went around to look for watermelons fabric, and there's a lot of lovely, lovely watermelons fabric out there. Oh no, doorbell. Gotta go just a sec. Oh my days! I'm recording a fabric haul video. Had to pause because I had the doorbell ringing, and it's more fabric. That's gonna be awesome. Okay, just gonna add it to the pile there. Got my scissors to open it. Oh, so kitty. Can't remember what it is, but we're gonna find out. Anyway, back to this gorgeous watermelons fabric. This is going to be Emma Cole's M6044 shirt for my husband. And it's going to be the short-sleeved version. And it's the next sewing project that I'm going to make once I finish making the cherry dresses that I'm making for my girls at the moment. Okay. Calm down. So I'm going to stick with the plan of doing the fabrics that are already opened up. And then I'll open those until last. Is it what I think it is? I hope it is. Anyway, the next bit of fabric is some cotton poplin that I bought during the Minerva sale. They had a sale, and because I have a craft club membership, I get an extra discount on top of the discount, so it comes up to a 20% discount, and I like that. And I found that it's been worth it for me, and you pay a one-off fee for the year to get that. So I saw this. This was on a sale, and it is so adorable, so cute. It's like light blue, sky blue with these little pink posies. And I really like this fabric. And the idea with this fabric actually is to make some pajamas or summer dresses for my girls, and a simple top for me, like a 50s style top with a tie waist and a collar over here, something that I can wear with jeans or something like that. But yeah, it's really, really beautiful, very light, and it was very, very well priced as well because I picked it up on the sale. So speaking of pajamas, there was recently a sale, a half-price sale on Burda paper sewing patterns. And as I mentioned last time, I was looking for a pajama sewing pattern. And I found this one. It's Burda 6742. And it's got like these cute little shorts. And that's exactly what I wanted because I have some Liberty Tanalon that I want to make into some pajamas, some summer pajamas for myself. So I got this. and I just have to cut it out and then make those pajamas. So these are the two things that I got during the Minerva sale. I've got two pieces of fabric from Pounds Fabrics, and it's like a linen cotton mix fabric, which I like the drape of. It's got this drape here, and when you look close up, it's got the slubby texture that you get with linen, but you don't have the crumpliness of linen because it is a linen mix fabric. So they had this one, which is in a very pink and green, and it's a very vintage style print. I feel like this is very vintage 70s, and I like this. And this, so at first when I got this one, I got 1 meter because I wasn't too sure about the fabric. I wasn't too sure whether it was just going to be too voix. And when I got it, I actually really, really like it. It's got like some little cobalt blue, flashes of cobalt blue in there that just balance so well with the fuchsia pink and the light emerald green, that I realized that I've been looking for a fabric to make the walkaway dress, the Butterick vintage walkaway dress that I really, really want to make. And this is the perfect fabric for it. So I have since ordered another 2 meters because that Butterick dress, it requires minimum 3.5 meters, I think. So I've ordered more so that I can make the walkaway dress with this. And I think that it's got the right drape for it. And I can do the neckline with a bias binding. I can either do with pink or with blue to pick up on the accents of the flashes of cobalt blue, or I could do it with green. So it's got quite a lot of options. Quite excited to actually sew this up because finally found the fabric that I like. This fabric is very much, I went through a phase where I loved this French print that's like blue and white. And when I saw this, it totally reminded me of that. So it's like roses, but it's just the two-tone color scheme with the white and the various shades of blue. And I got 3 meters of this. And it's the same type of fabric as this. It's like a linen mix fabric. And what I plan on doing is making the vintage coveralls, those Simplicity vintage coveralls, so that I've got this one. It's in a lightweight. I was going to make one in linen, in 100% linen. But when I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, this would be so fabulous. I'll have roses whilst I'm tending to my roses in this fabric, So yeah, so that's what this one is going to be. So I got 3 meters of that, and any leftovers I'll maybe use to make an apron or some sort of like a nice drapey top. But isn't that so adorable? Yeah, this is quite cute. So Pounds Fabrics, again, has come through really good. Oh, okay. All right. So I also ordered some more Poplin Shape Flex SP 101. I don't know. The links will be in the description box down below. But it's this Poplin SF 101 interfacing, which I've had great success with, making my husband's shirt collars so that they don't go floppy. So before I was just using ordinary fusible interfacing, but one of the complaints my husband had was that the collars just would get floppy after a while. And I've been using this and it's been really good. You can really feel the difference. So stocked up some more on this, bought it from an eBay seller called Simply Solids Haberdashery, based in Lancashire, which is up north. Always a bonus. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Let's see. Oh, I always get so giddy when I get fabric parcel in the mail. It's like a real dopamine hit for me. Oh, this is even cute in person. Oh my giddy aunt. It's pale pink canvas fabric, which has got swans with a crown, like a queen swan. It's a canvas, and I got this to make myself an apron. So I made myself a vintage apron, and I made it using some wax print fabric. So do stay tuned and subscribe, because the next video that you're going to be getting from me, either before or after this one, is going to be my makes video. And I made this fantastic apron, which is really awesome. But there are a few things that I need to change about. It's even cuter than I thought. I thought that it's got like these sassy looking swans with the crown on them. And I also liked the pastel colors because I thought that they were quite summery, and I wanted something that's quite summery. And I'll be able to sew this up pretty quickly because the apron pattern comes up pretty quickly. I think that this is going to be great. Nice. Oh my days. Look at this. This is linen, yarn dyed linen. It's so much better in person. Look at that. So the yarn dyed linen came in two. Sorry, radiator. It came in two different stripes. So there's this one, which is like a very narrow stripe, and the other one had a wide stripe, which was about 1 centimeter. And I think that this one is maybe about 2 or 3 centimeters. But it is gorgeous. And I got this one in the black because I want to make a linen shirt for my husband. I'm on a shirt making, I don't know, phase. I'm going through a shirt making phase at the moment. I'm really, really enjoying making shirts. And so with the makes video, there's also a shirt that I made for my husband, which is just my finest shirt. It's even better than the previous one, which I had thought was the best, but I couldn't top it. But I'm really, really loving doing the shirts and just being able to whip it up in a short amount of time. So this is going to be a linen one because he wanted something that's very lightweight, but also something a little bit on the casual side. He doesn't have a linen shirt at the moment, so this has come in handy. And then the pattern that I'm going to use for it, actually, no, I'm not too sure if I'm going to use this. So I got Vogue V8759, which is a men's shirt sewing pattern. And that's because this one, you can create a more fitted look with the panels at the back. McCall's M64044 is absolutely banging. It's a brilliant pattern, but it's more of a loose fit. So if you wanted something a little bit more tailored, you have to do a little bit more work with it. So I thought, hang on, let's have fun. I've never tried a Vogue shirt sewing pattern before, and I'm enjoying doing the shirt sewing pattern. So I was like, let me try this. So possibly, maybe, but I'm actually thinking that I might have a look through the 80s vintage magazines that I have, because I remember in the 80s, the males in my life, my dad's uncles and what have you, they had like these really lovely voluminous shirts. They tended to have like these garish prints to them, but I seem to remember that they looked very comfortable, and I think that would go very well with linen. So I might actually look through those to see. Sorry, you're getting my stream of consciousness. Normally by the time I do the video with the fabrics, I've already thought about these things, and so you can, so then you get sort of like the condensed version of what has come. So these thoughts, this is kind of what goes through my head when I get the fabric, and I just get so excited about cutting into it. But the next thing that this fabric is going to go into, because you have to do this with linen, you can get away with poplin or with tanalon, but when it comes to linen, you need to pre-wash this because linen just, it will go. And so it's best for you to cut it out when you've done the pre-washing and pre-pressing, if that's your gig. So that's the next thing that's going to happen. These are going to go straight into the washer, but very, very exciting stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you stayed until the end, thank you. I do appreciate you. It ended up being longer than expected because of the two fabric parcels that got delivered as I was recording. But otherwise, it was meant to be a short video. But hey ho, that's what you get when you love sewing, And hopefully you've enjoyed the video. And if you did, remember to hit the like button and subscribe. It really, really does help the channel. YouTube is ever changing the algorithm. And so, just a little like, just smash that little like button, and that helps. And until I see you next time, lovely people, hope you are also enjoying a lovely summer if you're in the northern hemisphere, and happy sewing. Bye. Today is a really beautifully bright sunny day, blue skies, nice and warm, and I'm wearing my Burda kaftan. This is a vintage Burda pattern that I made from the 1976 issue, and I made this in a store's Tana lawn. So this is a cotton lawn, and it's really, really comfortable. And it washes really well. So this has been washed several times, but it still has the vibrancy. And again, Bye.